Now we still have to do the last thing before starting with our apps, is to configure the navbar and the footer to be dynamic. The idea here is that we have on the navbar some sections. So what we are going to do is to configure the main sections. So the main section contains in general the home, resume, projects, learn, and contact. And it's the same here. This is for mobile navigation. And what we are going to do as well is to put here the link that it takes us to another page. And we can do that simply by saying URL, for example, home, in this way. We have home, resume, we have as well the posts, learn, and contact. And I'm going to copy it again and paste it here. Let's check it now, refresh, and now as you can see we can go everywhere. One last thing is that we still have the course details and the lessons page. These two pages can be found here because they are sub pages of the websites. So whenever you go inside the learn, you will have a button that it will take you to a course. So we will render using this button the course details. Okay. So for example, let's go back and test that thing. So let me go to the learn, for example, and here I'm going to insert URL course underscore details, for example, save, refresh, and now when I click here, I go to a page that needs to be configured later for sure, but I'm just configuring the relation between pages now. For example, we can, for example, also configure now these links, but there is no need to do that since everything later is going to be dynamic. One last thing to do is, let me explain you the idea that now I'm in the home. Now this one is in bold, but once I clicked on the resume, home still bold, but what I want to do is to make this one bold. So this is just simply due to the word active here. So let's try to fix this problem. Here, I would say, for example, if / request dot path, and close the if in this case. So this one, let me delete it now, and I will say that if this is correct, so class is nav-link active, and else, so else this one should be the same, but without the word active. Let me insert this one here, and then we have the end if, and finally here I will say href equal URL home, and close it again. So and here we go. Let me just make sure that everything's okay. So this one should be in this way. Okay, perfect. So we configured this one for the home. The same procedure we need to do for the remaining links, but the only difference is that we, instead of saying equal, we need to say in. Okay, so because it is not the slash, sorry. If it's not the slash, we need to use in. So we will say if resume in request dot path. So what I'm going to do is I will copy this one again, paste it here, and start changing everything. So first, if resume in request dot path, so it's active, else it is the URL for the resume. Fine, and this one should be, so this is the link or the definition of the icon. I means icon, and this one is going to be resume. Amazing. Now the process is easier. Same thing again. This one is for posts. This one should be content, and this one should be projects. Then we remove it. We still have to do 2 of them. This one is for the learn section. And this is learn. Finally, we have the same thing for the content section. So this is contact. And now we can remove it. And we can copy it easily and paste it in the section for the mobile navigation. We save it and we go back to check the result. Now I'm in resume, so it's bold. I'm in projects, I'm in learn, I'm in contact. Here we go. Now let's configure the footer. I think in the footer we need to change something here, maybe. Okay, this one we will come back to it later. We will make it dynamic. Here, for example, the about will be for the resume section. And here we have this one for the contact section. Contact. Great. Sorry, this one shouldn't be here, but instead it should be here. This one should be contact. Save. I will keep these 2 to be configured later. Now let's check them. So refresh, go down, and if I click on the about, it will take me to the resume. Okay, so we can say that we finished the general configuration for all the templates. Now we can start working on the backend.